Gonna get the mud flaps on the car. When I originally was trying to put them on, I already had them marked and where I would want to screw them in. I think the only thing is like how much poke out I want to do on the side. But yeah, I got this one done for the front driver. The front is definitely going to be easier to do than the rear, because the rear there's like a little step off that kind of makes it a little harder. So we're gonna get this one in and then go off the measurements off this one. We had this one mocked up to pretty much what I wanted. It's all in there. I already had the holes drilled and everything. Gonna try to figure out how I can get rid of that black line that I used to kind of mark. But this is kind of what it'd be looking like. I don't know if that's fully lined up how I want it to be though, but I'm gonna grab the other ones and try to line it up and whack it up. I do like it. It's very subtle in terms of looks. It's not got any crazy poke out. You can also see how bad my alignment is right now. But like it's poked out a little bit, but it might be, I think it's more angled than anything else from the way I'm looking at it. I know it's a very subtle look. Yeah, I like it. But this is what I was talking about, because up there it's all flat, but this has at least like a 1/2 inch or so groove. Might be harder to kind of fit this in there the way I want to as well. I mean, can definitely make it happen there. The way I wanted it, I was able to kind of like use a couple of the screws that actually go to the body to mount it. And yeah, don't look too shabby, got enough poke out. I'm gonna match the fronts, and then I might do a little bit different on the rear just because the way it sits. But yeah, I gotta grab the other mud flap and try to figure out where to mark. It's pretty good. Second one was pretty easy to do. I know they're not all gonna be exactly perfect and stuff, but that's fine. Still learning how to do this stuff, and it's like $15 mud flaps. You can take them off anytime. The rears gonna be I might have them a little bit more in line with the tire. I think this one's a little more in. But yeah, gonna get this one, get the other ones all done. I think I might mainly try to use, this one's different. Might try to mainly use holes that are already done, maybe, depending on how that lines up. But yeah, the other rear side done, because it had a plastic cover right here and wasn't going to the fuel tank. I gotta maybe have to jerry rig this one on there somehow, because I can definitely get a bolt right here, but it's missing 2 other bolts down here. Might be able to do something, but it'll probably only be held on by like 2 different bolts. I do definitely think brakes are gonna be the next must, because this is grody and you can kind of see where it's sat with the parking brake on for a while. Suspension, the coilovers I do want to do, but just with how much money it is, I don't know how feasible it would be. But brakes is for sure can get done. But yeah, I gotta finish this. Out of all my extra nuts and bolts, I found one that I can put through that hole and just washer it and Loctite it. It'll be held on by 2, but I mean 2 big ones, pretty good. So yeah, okay, got them all on the car. I know they're not all going to be perfect or exact, but I mean, once you're really looking at them, this one, just because it's only 2 bolts, kind of looks funky, but at the end of the day, like, I still really like it. It kind of gives it that look that I want. So yeah, just got back from getting an alignment. It's still like 5 degrees off from what they said, because I guess the tie rod was giving them some problems. Hopefully they didn't, like, I don't know, strip the shit out of it and ruin it like the Audi dealership did. Yeah, no, steering wheel straight. Driving pretty good right now. Just did some running around and whatnot. So yeah, I think next is the LED bulbs, and then that might be it until I get brakes and or coilovers. But I still gotta get I want to say I still gotta get CV axles and a bunch of other junk to really freshen it up, but I was gonna wait. Papa wants coilovers. Well, I need brakes, but yeah. All right, gonna be doing LED bulbs now. Shouldn't take too long, literally like a couple seconds, unless I'm like stupid and fuck it up. Yeah, really don't want to take the headlight out. Should be able to just pop this open and put that one in. The lucky part about this is there's such a kind of a tight fit, and this one has such a long thing. So yeah, but I mean, this will be brighter and hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, if I really need to, I can take out the headlight. It's not a big deal. I'm just being a baby. It's gonna be a little bit harder than I thought because that stupid line. So yeah, I'm gonna take out the headlight. Hopefully, be easy. I mean, I've done it before, but I'm just complaining because I really didn't want to do that. That's what it is. I didn't take the headlight fully out just because it's a pain in the ass to get in, but I finally got it. Hopefully don't get messed with. Got the one side done. Didn't have to take out the whole headlight. I was just being a baby. Doing this side might be a little bit more difficult because there's definitely not as much room to play, and there's a bigger cover in the way. So yeah, this side was a lot easier. I think it's just because of what I did on that side that I'm doing a second time now. Looks better, almost feels brighter. It's still a little daytime out. I'm gonna go for a drive tonight. Yeah, I mean, it looks definitely like a lot better with the LEDs and then the halogen, but just in case those go out, I do have those as extra. So yeah, already can definitely see a little bit more. I don't know how much that way, like distance wise it is, but definitely could see a little bit better out in front. It just looks cleaner. Gonna take it for a stroll, get behind the wheel. Yeah, all right, so driving with the headlights, yeah, they're just as kind of bad. City streets, with the lights, street lights. I mean, I don't really plan on driving it at night. I mean, it's still better than the halogens, but I don't really, again, plan on driving this thing at night. And if I do, I gotta hope I am rolling with people that have brighter headlights. Yeah, no, like, it's coming together pretty good. I just still gotta fix the oil leak. It's not really leaking right now, so. But yeah, hopefully this weekend, depending on how my work schedule is, I'll be able to clear out enough room in the garage to do that. But yeah, so apart from a wash, this thing is looking pretty good right now. Mud flaps do look pretty good. I am a little disappointed I didn't get them like perfect. Like that one cuts in a little bit. That one up there I'm really happy with because of the way it's tucked. This one, I like the position of it. It's just wavy. And then this one I also like. I mean, like, first time doing them, and if I can get some better ones, I can redo it. So not too worried. Like against the wall, they're pretty bright, but not really. So I'll get a video of me driving down like an alley. Oh yeah, still haven't fixed the lights, so don't comment or say nothing, because yeah, oil lights going off, Loma. Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, on camera it definitely looks a lot better, but yeah, it's not as bright as those other ones. But yeah, all in all, I mean, they weren't that bad. Certain streets they look bad, other streets they don't. But I do have these as extra now. It's gonna go on the parts Shelf. I gotta re-go through this too, because this is a gasket for the 90, gasket for the 90, for the diesel, also for the diesel. So I need to take off everything, and then these are 5-cylinder parts. This is my old hood stay. Oh, those are speakers that are supposed to go in the 90, because I did a sub and amp and speakers in the back, but those are dash speakers, and I couldn't put them on there. But I gotta go through all that junk and figure out, oh, and I got exhaust wrap too. So, I mean, I do really want to use that. I got a lot of that actually, but still got S4 parts lying around as well. On top of all my other, not my, but all the other junk in here. So I gotta clear up a space over there. There's like a little wall right here of shit. It's a lot more clear over there, but I don't want to show it. So yeah, quick side quest in the video. I got a couple of these cord reels. I got 2 of them for my work that they no longer need. I also have that, but I don't want to set that up because I don't use my compressor. But got these cord reels that I'm or sadly set up one and then maybe set up another one in a different location. But I'm thinking like right here, just out of the way. Set this up so I'll be able to use that instead of having the electrical cord. Just needed to make a mark in the stud to set this up, and then I can make the rest of the marks. Literally took nothing to kind of put that bracket in, just 3 screws. And then gotta hang this like that. So hang it other way. You guys can't really see all that well, but need to set you guys up for it. Perfect. I just need to reel this in, and I probably should have done it a little bit lower so this actually reaches. That's all right. I got a good power outlet for a reason. Perfect. There we go. Okay, since I decided to place that so high without really thinking about it, I gotta attach this to the cabinet. So this is more in an open area. Probably gonna use, I've been holding onto this metal strip, probably gonna use that and just run a strip on the cabinet to put this like somewhere about like right here. Still be able to plug those in and anything that I really need. So I measured that out at 15, so I'm gonna make this 16, give it a little bit of room on each side. It doesn't need to be anything perfect, just because like it's home shop type stuff, so I'm not looking for anything crazy. I do gotta set up my, gotta switch that over. Gotta set up my chop saw and cut that down. I do got self tappers, don't know if I already said, that I'll put into that and put into that. So because I've kind of neglected cleaning this area up, get to do it right here. But I also get to test if this can really hold some of the stuff. I know it won't be able to really withstand the welder, but if it can hold stuff like this and the fan and a couple other miscellaneous stuff like that, will be perfectly fine. Okay. I'm kind of stupid. I had that plugged into that. All right, didn't blow the fuse. All right, now we got the piece kind of cut down. I'm gonna make some holes and just to kind of get these through, pre-drilled, because I don't want to sit there forever drilling that out. And then yeah, they're gonna put it on there. I broke a drill bit. Don't even remember which one that one is. Should have used those ones are supposed to be my good ones. These are more of my throwaway ones, because I've had so many people fuck these ones up. So now I gotta pick one out. I've been kind of iffy on recording this part, but I haven't really recorded myself doing, I mean, it's the same thing as working on cars. But yeah, I got it all bolted up. Doesn't need to be perfect, just need it to work. So now I can use this, have this for anything that's on here, and it doesn't look like crazy bad. Another thing of maintenance that I wanted to get done was change the windshield wipers on the 90, and ended up having an extra set. It needs like 20 and 21. I had a 20 and a 22. This one's a little big, but it'll do for now. The other ones were literally like falling apart and could not be used. So, and with it being rainy and potentially going to Cedar City and gonna be in some snow, didn't want to chance it. So in the 90, bouncing around a little bit. Another thing I realized I can do for it is I have these rubber floor mats to throw in, because the stock ones are getting dirty and kind of flaking and falling apart. So to kind of preserve those, I hang them up. Also, eventually, gonna be trying to hit some snow in that, and I don't want to get the floor mats even worse. So I'm just gonna toss these in, and really don't take much. Definitely a lot bigger than the old ones. So hopefully we'll cover some more. It's not that much bigger, but hopefully we'll cover up a little bit more. In terms of not ruining the carpet. So yeah. Also the wife is coming home. So this one I don't think is the bad one, or it might be. I think when I pull this up, this whole thing is gonna start crumpling and shit. Yeah, on the back side it's just flaking off, and surely enough there's a lot of it underneath. All of it done. Really took nothing to do. I did accidentally cut a little bit too much out of this piece right here, but all of them fit in there pretty good. Didn't need too much altering on the back. I think that one I just cut the tabs off and it was fine. This one needed some altering just because of this piece right here, just because it was folded wonky, but I wish I would have done a better cut. Still got to fix this piece. I think I might be able to just re-glue, maybe. Kind of depends on, yeah, that foam is just scraping off. Someone said that I can take off the foam and relay it, but I just don't want to. But I mean, if you want stuff done right, you gotta take longer. But I might just leave that. I'm gonna leave that for now, though. I don't want to fuck it up. Other thing I do want to do is, because this thing has a sub in the back, I wouldn't mind strapping it down, or, I mean, because it's just kind of free floating back here, doing something about it, just posting it up over here. I don't know if it'll actually stand up, to be honest, but, or putting it up against that one. But I'm just kind of afraid. I mean, I don't really daily this. I mean, I still have just all my liquids and stuff just in case it's messed up, and then I got a 2x4 for the hood. I want to find a wing, a stock wing for it as well. Let's see some of the parts on the paint. I want to find a stock wing, and then I do want to do hood pins, but I don't know when I'm going to order those. And then I do want to do 2 more lights, but I don't want to get those until I get the new bumper. Probably won't be until hopefully Battleborn. And then do the 4 lights, and yeah, but I think this might be it for the video, because I won't be able to get this in the garage until next weekend. Kind of pissed this weekend away, not doing too much, but I mean, this thing's sitting pretty, has most of the stuff that I wanted done on it done. Just got to fix the oil leak. I don't know, I'm filming with my hands like that, but I think what I'm gonna do is next video will be fixing the oil leak, and then it just depends on when I get the brakes, because they're on sale right now, so I might order half of it now and half of it when I get paid in another couple weeks. Yeah, so I might do oil leak fix next video, and then brakes. So yeah, but stay tuned.